Hello everyone, welcome to the Hollywood City Vlog. My name is Corey. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the transfer of Uriel Antuna. We're also going to talk about why I think John Stones is the ideal option for us to pair with Aymeric Laporte when he returns from his injury. So sit back, relax, enjoy. The first thing that we're going to touch on today is the transfer of Uriel Antuna. Now, Antuna joined City in the summer of 2017 from Liga MX Santos for a fee of approximately £225,000. He was later loaned on to FC Groningen, where he spent about 18 months. He never scored or assisted for them, though he did play about 750 minutes in the Eredivisie top flight. After that, he'd go on to star for MLS side LA Galaxy, where he'd score 6 goals and 6 assists and was their second leading scorer. Antuna's transfer was actually agreed on November 28th when he signed for Chivas, but it became official at the turn of the new year, and the fee should represent a handsome return on investment, with City reaping £8.9 million. The second thing we want to talk about today is John Stones, and really this is the primary purpose of this vlog. So with Aymeric Laporte nearing his return from injury, a lot of City supporters are asking themselves who they think the best option to pair with Laporte will be when he returns. Increasingly, I'm hearing people say that they believe that Fernandinho is the ideal option. And listen, he's got a lot of strengths. Fernandinho is strong, especially for his size. He's about 5'11". He's very good with the ball at his feet. And of the options, he's probably City's best tackler. He's good in the air. Generally speaking, he's a pretty decent ball winner. There's also some people right now that would really like to see young 18-year-old Eric Garcia given more of an opportunity. Garcia is loved by Pep. People rave about his intelligence, his commitment, his vision, his communication. He's a very young and promising player, very intelligent both on the ball and in his defensive line, and he's good at reading runs. The last option is probably Nicolas Otamendi, and I think most people don't want to see him. Now, Otamendi does have some strengths. He is very strong in the air. He is experienced. Obviously, he has his flaws too. The last option we want to talk about is John Stones. And I know he's a player that splits the fan base in some ways, but Stones has some really important skills that make him really a good option, especially given the way that Pep likes to play. So first of all, and most importantly, he's pacey enough to play in City's high line. One of the problems that City have really struggled with in the absence of Laporte are players with the pace to be able to chase balls down in the channel. And the way that Pep responded to that early in the season was by trying to play more and more men back, and increasingly we saw Pep playing with sort of a 3-man deep midfield. That's especially important because Fernandinho, who had been such a good ball winner as a defensive midfielder, was now being asked to play the role of a center back. But even there, he was simply outpaced all too often by other players. Eric Garcia is another player who really struggles in that sense. Stones has the ability to be able to track those runs and win those balls before the opposition is ever able to get on them. Stones is also one of City's most fundamentally sound players. He knows exactly when to step out and challenge for a ball, when to drop off and track a run, and when the right time to maintain his line is. He's also very good at knowing how to use his body to shape defenders either towards the byline or onto their weak foot. In closing, let's say that John Stones is not a perfect center back. His inability or unwillingness to stick a foot in and make a tackle at the crucial moment does cost City goals. However, his combination of pace and size, ball playing ability, and intellect make him City's best option to pair with Laporte when he returns. Here's hoping we see some good performances from now until that time. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, make sure to leave them down below. Also, make sure to follow me on Reddit and Twitter for more of my written work, and you can follow me on Patreon, where you get exclusive access to my tactical breakdowns as well as transfer news. Thank you so much again. Happy birthday, Pep.